What do I need to tell you before you believe us? Nothing was ever your fault. Look how young you were. Look how innocent you were. How could that have possibly been our fault? How could we have protected ourselves? What do I need to tell you before you begin to believe us? We are here. You are here now because you survived this. You survived this even though we never spoke. We couldn't speak because no one would listen to us. I hear you. I remember you. And I see how little you were, how innocent you were. What do I need to tell you before you begin to believe us? I believe you. I remember. Now is the time to release it. Let it go. Give it back to them as it has always, always, always belonged to them. Birthland, breathing in the air of my homeland as the stranger that I feel, separated by space and half a lifetime. What would I have been like had I never left? Less tangled, more dominant, fearless and proud, able to look you in the eye as you pass me by, my pride still intact, my success evident. Is this what I'd be like had I never left? As a stranger to the changes and all that has progressed, uncomfortable I am as it all seems new. All connections have been lost as my absence has been felt. What would I have been like had I never left? I feel my senses rising as I stay a bit longer. My complexion starts to shift as I gravitate to the sun. The sun of my youth, the wind begins to chant, singing, strengthening, heat, awakening, healing, strong, defiant, bold, and large. This is what I would look like had I never left. Break, stepping out of my day and into the sunshine. The shine of my youth, the smell of the wind, unwinding I become, forgetting my past. Only now is the present, for this is all I can consume. Familiar sounds, recognized voices, distorted words unscrambling. I needed it. I like it. This break has been welcomed. Connected. What could have been, should have been. What will be, has been. Past, present, future. We are all interconnected. What will be, is. What could be, is. What would be, is. And what should be, is. We are all connected. Threads and fibers, dust and smoke. Gases and molten, land and sea. We are all interconnected. Solid and energy, beings of light. Conscious and unconscious, states of being. Oneness and resistance, omnipresent and not. We are always and have always been connected. Courage. Never let anyone tell you you are not good enough. Never let anyone define who you are. You are amazing. You are unique. Never let anyone tell you you are not good enough. This is your life for you to discover the beautiful, the amazing soul that you are. You are the driving force, and you have the space to become whomever you want to be. Stand in your light and continue to shine. Never let anyone tell you you are not good enough. Never let anyone define who you are. Water, 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 loads of water, carrying my emotions, shielding my thoughts. Goodbye to my island. See you, my friend. I've known you so long, But our story must end, for I long for the peace, quiet and stillness, the place I can call home, where I can finally rest. Water, water, loads of water. I love you. I love you because I love me. I see you. I see you because I see me. I love you. I love you because I love me. I forgive you. I forgive you because I forgive me. I love you. I love you because I love me. I know you. I know you because I know me. I love you. I love you because I love me. I trust you. I trust you because I trust me. I love you. I love you because I love you. Joyce, today I saw your father as I spoke with your mother. I was only 4 when I asked him, and he told me about you. You were my first best friend, my friend of the heart. It has been so long since you left, but yet you are here today. Your smile, your face, your sadness, your bravery. I will never forget you, my childhood friend. My heart, my soul, till we meet again. Today I saw your father as I spoke with your mother. Last night I had a dream. You were in it. You said, "Let's stop. I forgive you." And I, as stunned as I was, said, "Forgive me for what?" And you just looked at me. Last night I had a dream. You were in it. Standing elegantly tall, I remember thinking, my, how much you have grown, not only in stature, but also in tone. Could it be true? Was this your attempt at a truce? Last night I had a dream. You were in it, insisting on staying. There was nowhere I could run, or my options had run out. You seemed very convinced that I'd agree to your plea. Last night I had a dream. In that dream it was obviously you, the you before this, the you that once could have been the most remarkable man who could say this instead. I'm sorry, my sister, for causing you pain. For the pain that I caused you was only my pain. Had I known how to channel it, I would never have hurt you. Do you forgive me for my ignorance? Do you forgive me today? Last night I had a dream. You were in it. Where could I possibly begin to start? Begin to discard the very foundation you built? Years and years of abuse resulting in death? Death of myself, death of my mind, death of my voice, death of my heart? Had it not been for your cruelty, I wouldn't have become me. The me that I am, the me that I'm proud to be. So the answer to your question is, thank you, and yes. You forgive me, yes, and only because I forgive me. Me am. Who are you? I am kindness. Who are you? I am she. She as in me, the me that I am? Indeed that is true. I am the kindness in you, the she that you see, the she that I am. Who are you? I am you, the other you. The you, the ego, the conflict, the survivor. Together we make up the whole that they see. Momentum, existing and being and breathing, momentarily seeking, gliding and floating. What do I question? Standing and falling? Pick me up, pick me, or shall I just float? Existing and being and breathing, understanding, knowing, accepting, accepting, accepting. My last days until the next time. As I leave and face the uncertainty of when I will be back, I remember that this is the place where my first breath was taken. Every time I come to visit, it is always with trepidation. And as I leave, a part of me lingers, wondering if I should stay, not wanting to be tied to anywhere, As a citizen of the world, I choose to be where my heart takes me, far away from the home and the country of my birth. Yet my birth home is calling, and I can hear her cry. Maybe, just maybe, I will see more of her from now on. There is so much to rejoice for, yet it is hidden and scorned. So much to embrace, yet fear is reigning. Open your heart, feel the expansion, warm your senses, and allow the glow to grow. There is so much to rejoice, yet it is hidden and scorned. The warmth of the sun, the light of the moon, rejoice in being you, alive and free, free to stretch out and become one with the sea. There is so much to rejoice, for yet it is hidden and scorned. Rising, I wonder if you know that you left me for dead. When I needed you most, you were nowhere to be seen. I never asked for much, just acceptance and time. You ridiculed, discarded, ignored, and stripped me of me. I wonder if you know that you left me for dead. I surrendered my identity, gave up my position. I let go of who I was as I disappeared and lost my breath. I wonder if you know that you left me for dead. No funeral, no burial, no wake, no mass. You all turned your backs and never uttered my name. But the thing about death, it is actually birth. The birth of me. Like the phoenix I rose, strong, brighter, much brighter than before. My essence shone through me, my being so light. No longer am I burdened by your sadness and guilt. I wonder if you know that you let me die. Forgotten sister, your forgotten sister. Your forgotten sister, your forgotten auntie, your forgotten wife, your forgotten daughter. Hello, where am I? I think I'm lost. My house is here, but my family have left. What did I do? How did I get this so wrong? Is this a bad dream? Please, when can I wake? The end of a relationship with a man that drained me. Not only did he take my dignity, he took all my support system. He took my youth and all of my history. This man, my brother, my sister, my parents, all walked away and left me for dead. This is how I learned the true meaning of life. They have finally given a name to people like them, people that I have known all of my life, people that I would continue to invite in my life until I learnt and understood the dangers they posed, the danger that was only directed at me. They are the narcissist, the ones without empathy, the ones without remorse, the ones without care, the ones without concern. They are the obsessed ones. The abuse is not seen, as there is never a trace nor a physical mark, but the emotional impact spreads like cancer. It infects and penetrates every part of your being. Your conscious and unconscious are questioned and denied until you are naked and completely exposed. To recover, to gain conscious, to awaken to speak is agonizing and torturous as it shines light on the abuse, a reality so disgusting, insidious and filthy, so real, so real, so real it is real. It was and is unimaginable and has taken every ounce of my strength to be able to wade and finally climb through it, to make it and speak it, to speak it and make it, to make it and speak it, to speak it and make it. Your forgotten sister. Stories. When the victim is treated like the perpetrator, it is easy for you to all forget, convenient somewhat, as you move through your lives, ignoring mine. I remember. How could I possibly forget? Like the color of my skin, it is a constant reminder. Luckily for you, it was never directed at you. A safe passage this lifetime. Lucky for you. Pretending not caring, looking blindly ahead, never giving me the counsel, opportunity and time. You'll never really know me, as it is easier for you to ignore what is plain and what is true, as you continue to play in a game that I opted out, that I opted to leave. When the victim is treated like the perpetrator, it is easy for all of you to forget. Timeline. When you change your timeline, expect an exchange to occur. From the emotional to the physical body, there has to be a balance. Trust in the process and the guides at hand. Believe me, this is possible, but be prepared to do the work. It is not easy and requires commitment, compassion and trust. Commitment to yourself and everyone around you. Vulnerability, love, understanding, forgiveness are all words that we say, but we need to breathe them and feel them. Timeline change is possible now in this conscious incarnation. What is your timeline? The life you live, the choices you make, the many variations of how you can do things, past, present, the future and now. This is your timeline, your karma, your story, your breath, your path, how you live, how you have lived, how you want to live, how you love love, how you want to be loved, how you work, where you work, how you want to work, your life, this life, your past, your present. This is your timeline. Zuwa Sun. Wajipha couldn't survive, even though in many incarnations she had tried. The brutality of force that constantly tried to extinguish her forever present light was majestically propped up in every facet of her life. Always denied a full consent welcome to the table with menu, then wiped away as though first, second and third course were never available to her. It was not that she didn't try on many occasions, in many lifetimes, to offer her light of peace. It was constantly being blown out, stamped out, never to be seen again. Until another soul attempted to step in and try and break the family generational curse, the intergenerational curse of greed, deceit, jealousy, ambivalence and pain. The avatars were and have been constantly learning through the intricacies of gender, lineage, race, creed, life beyond life, past, present, and future predictions. Yet now is the time that the trajectory has changed. Wajipha has gathered and formed an alliance. She single-handedly decided to end this intergenerational dispute and all the generational violence. She moved into the light and joined forces with her avatar. She steered her story in the direction it was always destined to go, to become one with the sun, to bring light to the dark. Wajipha is Zuwa, she is Zuwa Sun. She never took her life, she only embraced the once that was her. She crystallized her past and understood who she is. She is the movement of dance, the energy and flow. She brings color to life in a world that is bland. For without darkness, there is never any light. And without light, there will never be color. Wajipha is Zuwa, Zuwa Sun is she.